Women's flat track roller derby is played on a variety of floors and surfaces, including concrete, sport court, and wood. The track layout is 108 feet by 75 feet and is flat and oval. It also includes both outside lane and infield area for officials. You'll notice there are two primary lines across one side of the straightaway on the track. The back line is called the jammer line, and jammers must start each jam behind that line on the track. The other line is called the pivot line, and blockers start the jam anywhere on the track between the jammer line and the pivot line. Once the jam starts, the skaters are allowed to skate forward, pass these lines, and start making contact. But they must stay on the track at all times, if they can help it. Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right? Roller derby is a hard-hitting contact sport played on quad roller skates. The object of the game is simple: score a point for every opponent you pass. But getting there is not so simple. At the beginning of the jam, each team fields a jammer. The jammer is the skater with the star on her helmet, and she is the only one allowed to score points for her team. After the whistle, each jammer must make what's called their initial pass through the pack before they can start scoring points. On each subsequent pass, they can score 1 point for each opposing blocker they pass upright and inbounds on the track. If a jammer completely laps an opposing jammer, she can also earn a point for passing her. Each point is scored by the jammer's hips getting past her opponents, not her skates, requiring speed, agility, and even a little creativity.
if there are 2 skaters that want to hop in on this game, first come, first serve to me, you may play for green. So if you want to play with Baller and Falcon, I need 2 people. You are welcome to join in. Just need you to come on over here to me. I'll be standing in the audience area.
All right, looks like we're ready to go. Still looking for a couple skaters, though. I think I saw one come up. I think we need one more if you're interested. Just come see Yar. She'll direct you where you need to go, and we're going to do some roller derby. My name is Daddy Pants. Looks like we've got all the officials out there that we're going to need. And we are underway. First game on the 3rd day of this wonderful tournament put together by Lansing Roller Derby, along with the clinics, and the concession stand, all the stuff that they've had available today. Well, the whole weekend, really. Nice job by Lansing Roller Derby putting this all together. Number 66 for the green team, Lee Jam. No reason to slice and dice, just kind of walking through the pack right now. A little bit of chaos, as often happens during the beginning of a game. People trying to find their spot and settle down a little bit. Getting the nervous jitters. $12 points on the board for green, and then blue team picked up 4 points that last go around. Looks like we got TT going up against Ethan. Again, today's games are all going to consist of 20-minute halves. Princess Harming telling Ethan he better get out of there, and he does so. TT, recycled all the way back to the back of the pack, has to work their way up to the front. Ethan already threw in a scoring pass, picked up 4 more points for blue. TT coming through, tries it on the inside, Ethan on the outside, neither make it through. Ethan calls the jam off and brings them 4 points closer. We'll see what the score is now. And TT managed to pick up 1 point. So it's 5 points between these two teams after 2 jams. Cheese up against Crush. I'm sure they're all tired today. Oop, that's a different name than I recognize her by. Anyways, I'm just going to say numbers. Number 86, Green, pushed out by Ben Mangler. On turn 2. Cutter headed to the penalty box. Gets the honor of having the first penalty today. TT for green, going up against Arcadia Major for the blue team. One blocker in the box for green. Arcadia Major on the outside. Comes up against a pretty solid green wall. TT able to get out. She's going to be lead jam for green team. Looking to add to their lead. Arcadia Major putting on the afterburners. Catching up to the pack. Not sure if she got one or not. Two points going up for green, 0 for blue. Sass for blue going up against number 66 in green. I don't know who that is, but they seem to be pretty decent at getting through the pack. Sass through the pack. Another green skater. Taking their place in the penalty box as Sass comes around for a scoring pass. Number 66 through the pack. 4 points on the board for green. Sass through on that first scoring pass as 66 making it through for their third pass. Blues struggling just a little bit to hold back. 66, nice job by the green team and their defense. 66 putting up a little bit of defense there against Sass. So 27-16 with about 14 minutes left in this first half of the first game at wonderful Court 1, where we've been all weekend. TT and Ethan going up against each other again as another green player. I think it's Rogue headed to the penalty box. I think it's Rogue, but name's different on the jersey. Oh, and look, we have a power jam coming up for TT and the green team. This is not good news for the blue team as they're trailing quite a bit here. TT's being stopped over in turn 3, just before turn 3. Good blue, solid blue wall. Four more points going up on the board for green. Oh, there's Kix. Hi, Kix. Good of you to join us. Got a timeout. All right, I think we're ready to go. It's going to be jam number 7 as soon as we get this underway. Nobody's in the penalty box. Andy on the outside, able to get lead jam for green team. Kind of been in the story of this game so far. Lead jam belonging to green team. I think 6 out of the 7 last jams anyways. Cheese making their way around turn number 1 again. All right, this is going to be a power jam for blue. Exactly what they need right now. Cheese got to make their way through. They are on their scoring pass now. They got 30 seconds to make something happen here. And we're going to do the jammer do-si-do. Cheese headed to the penalty box. Looked like for a back block. It's my guess, but that's what I saw. Zandy back out of the penalty box for green. Right around turn number 4. Picking up 4 more points for green team. Mangler doing a really good job. Solo defense against Andy, holding the back. And it looks like we get a star pass going from Cheese to Mangler for the blue team. Trying to make something happen here. Nobody had lead jam. That jam comes to its natural conclusion. Coming up, jam number 8. Just about 10 minutes left in the first half. It looks like the concession stand is open, so they have snacks and stuff over there if you guys want to head on over. Popcorn, all kinds of like chips and candy, and I think they have drinks over there too. Looks like it's another official timeout discussing things. (39-19). Ethan's out there trying to make something happen for blue. Going up against TT, who's been pretty solid so far for the green team. Coming up against a pretty strong wall of blue players, but able to get their way through. Ethan around on the outside on turn number 1, able to get through. TT coming up to the pack on their scoring pass. Green's going to be short. Sorry, blue's going to be short a blocker on this jam number 9. Cheese going back out for the blue team. Going up against Andy again. Seems to be the lineup right now. Deacon Bruce with a swing and a miss. Andy picks up lead jam for green again. Mangler attempting to stop on the outside, does so. Forces Andy out, has to recycle all the way back to the back of the pack. Arcadia Major taking the star. That was a 0-0 jam. Eight minutes, 20 seconds left as we start our 10th jam. Sass going up against a real solid green wall, but it was a multiplayer, so it wasn't that solid. Can't do that. That's not solid. That's cheating. That's why they went to the penalty box. Bunch of penalties here. Slowly coming back to the track. Sass had a penalty, or a power jam there for just a few seconds. Solid defense from Green. Sass being forced out on the inside once again. Calls the jam off. Total of 6 points on that for Blue. That's the first time they've actually beat Green on a jam for points in, I don't know, probably 9 jams. So definitely Green's been dominating this one. Penalty box is empty. This is going to be all skate. Once again, it's Andy going up against Cheese. Andy once again out in front. Gets lead jam as Cheese comes around on the inside, being assisted by, look like, green team member. Three points going on the board for green team, 0 for blue once again. Green's going to be short a blocker. Advantage blue. Rogue out in front, or whatever their name is today. As Ethan goes on the inside now on his scoring pass. Just under 5 minutes left in this first half. They're going to be really short halves today, really short intermissions. We did have 2 games canceled today, so I'm not sure how that schedule is going to work, but we'll get that clarified for you a little bit later. Cheese around on the outside, able to stay in and gets lead jam for blue. That's a rare occurrence in this game so far, but nice job by Cheese. TT through it on their scoring pass now. Penalty box is empty. Cheese being forced out. Recycled back. Solid blocking from number 57, Green. Unable to push Cheese out right on turn 2. Cheese picks up 4 more points. As TT made it around at least once. Green 57, blue 30. Dominating the game so far is Green, and it's coming down to the defense from what I'm seeing up here. Cutter and her vicious team of defenders. Looks like lead is still open. Number 86, La. Yeah, I'm not sure how to. Can't see that last name. Ethan is lead jam. 4 points going on the board for Green. Villanelle. Ethan makes it through on the toe stops once again. Inside on turn 4. Still holding on a lean jam. Once he gets lead, he doesn't really stop the jam. As predicted. He likes to hold on to that lead, even if the other team's scoring points. As long as he's scoring points, he's going to hold on to it. I'm sure everybody's a little bit tired by day 3 of this tournament. I know I am. Up on the toe stops again, does a little dance and steps out. Says he's had it. That was a good 12-point jam for blue, getting them just that much closer. 68-43, just about a minute 30 left in this first half. Coming up on jam number 15. Penalty box is empty. All skate. Cheese going up against TT. Changed up the jammer rotation just a little bit with both of these teams. Nice job by Cheese. Almost pushed off her balance, but able to stay inside just past the jammer line and get lead jam. Good job. Mangler doing some offense in the back. Cheese calling the jam off, picking up 1 point. 1 point's better than none. Good job strategy-wise calling that off. Blue with a blocker in the box, advantage Green. Nice wall. Cutter coming up trying to create some offense for the Green team. Not having it, though. Not having it. Nice job. Lead jam going to Green. Andy out front. Arcadia Major able to get out on their scoring pass. Andy calling the jam off. Hey, there we go, halftime, folks. So if you're hungry, thirsty, go see the concession stand. They have drinks and snacks up there. And we'll see you in about 5. 20 more minutes of fantastic roller derby put on here by Lansing Roller Derby here at Court 1. Again, my name is Daddy Pants. Doing this one solo because Juicy couldn't make it today, the cheerleader for roller derby. So you got me and a radio voice. Ethan on the outside gets lead jam for blue. Down 26 points. That's exactly what they needed to start this second half. TT out on their scoring pass. Jax around on the outside. Keeping an eye on TT, making sure that his blue defense is doing their job. And so far, they are somewhat. Ethan on the inside, coming up on TT. Green's just got it figured out with the defense, creating some offense up front. TT get recycled to the back of the pack. Ethan on the inside. Cutter, swing and a miss. 4 more points going up on the board for Ethan and blue team. Nice job, Cutter, keeping up with Ethan. All right, Ethan brought it within 18 points. 79 to, sorry, see, I lied. They always make me lie. They put more points on the board. 19-point jam from Ethan and blue team. That's exactly what they needed to start off the second half. Looks like Cheese going up against Andy again. Andy on the outside, just at past the jammer line. It was like a straight line with her skates pointing in the opposite direction. Nobody stopped her. Picks up lead jam. Excellent. Excellent for footwork by Andy. Couple of points going on the board for green team. At this point, they don't need to worry about scoring too many at a time, so I would anticipate them calling off the jam as soon as they can put any points on the board if they get lead. Want to thank all the officials here today. We wouldn't be able to do this without roller derby. So thanks to the skating and non-skating officials both, along with the EMTs, because they're here to help too. EMTs or medical team. I guess they are just a medical team, because there could be nurses on the medical team too. I don't know. Or MAs. Nice job. Sass picking up lead. And it looks like she picked up some points. Looks like 3 points going up on the board for blue. 1 point for green team. Ethan out there going up against, and I'm just going to call her Crush because that's how I know him. Huge hit from Crush into Phelan. Or Phelan. Phelan. Ethan picking up lead jam once again for blue. Exactly how this needs to go for them. Nice job. As long as he can stay out of the penalty box, we should be okay. Red on the inside picking up 4 more points. Ethan's just going to think about scoring points right now. At this juncture of the game, nice job by the blue defense holding back Crush. No pack called. Pulling blue defenders back to the pack. Had to let her go. Ethan slicing and dicing through the pack. Picking up 4 more points. Likes his toe stops. That just sounds painful to me. Jam still going. Green with a blocker in the box. Advantage. Blue and Ethan. Bring this game even closer on this jam. Nice job by the defense on blue. Ethan getting chased by number 66. 66 has to give it up. Crush is through. Getting swallowed up by that blue defense again as Ethan comes around on the inside. Gets forced out. And that jam comes to its natural conclusion. We're on jam number 6. It's going to be Andy and Cheese again. So this is now
an 8-point game. Exciting stuff, folks. Okay, we're adjusting the score, so it's not an 8-point game anymore. Andy on the outside, Arcadia Major unable to stop her. She's pushing up their way up through, but this is a solid wall coming up from green team. Andy's around on their first scoring pass as the star gets passed on to number 143. Don't know their name. Not going to try. (103-83). Coming up on jam number 6. 5 points picked up by green team. Back open to a 20-point game. Again, TT's out of the pack on their scoring pass as Sass is able to stay in bounds from a big hit from number 66. Sass on their scoring pass now, making their way around on tier number 4. And TT's going to the penalty box. Looks like for a back block. Giving an opportunity to Sass and the blue team here to make up some of this ground that green had gained in jam number 5. Sass out of the pack. So this jam will go the full 2 minutes. Pack moving kind of fast. Still that solid brick wall from the green team as TT is now out of the penalty box. Green losing a blocker to a penalty in the penalty box. Cutter headed to the penalty box. Now blue losing a blocker. Mangler headed to the penalty box. All even on the track now. Phelan getting called back as out of play, has to let TT go. Another blue blocker. Blue blocker. That's funny. Blue blocker headed to the penalty box. She's forcing their way on the inside. Able to pick up lead jam. Velma, the jam ref, telling us that Cheese is in the lead. Four points going on the board for Cheese as looks like Andy's still in the pack. Oh, I spoke too soon. And there's a back block coming up to Cheese. Oh, maybe not. Blue 7-0 back block. Headed to the penalty box. This is going to be a power jam for a green team, and it looks like we got a star pass to Crush, or Villanelle. All right, she's back out of the penalty box. Going to try and pick up more of those points. LaVillanelle through the pack and picking up points as Cheese gets through pretty easily. Again, this jam comes to its natural, and 12 points going up on the board for Blue. Nice job by Cheese. 9 points for Green. 124-103. Just about 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game. Make sure you stick around all day. There's at least 4 more games coming up, I think. And I'll be here for all of them. Green 66 picking up lead jam. I didn't think that was going to be an issue. Blue blocker in the box. That time. Coming up on jam number 9. This second half's going a little bit faster than the first. 129-107. Green on top. On the outside, Cheese picking up lead jam. Yeah, it's 2 jams in a row for Cheese picking up lead against Andy. Blue is a brick wall right now. Nice job. Andy getting forced, recycled back to the pack. Andy getting recycled again back to the back of the pack as Cheese keeps scoring points. Right around on the outside, Andy able to get away, get on their scoring pass now. Cheese stuck. Looks like 1 point went on the board for Green team. 3 up for Blue, or 2. 6-1 jam. Blue won that one. Jam number 10 coming up. 130-113. Big shoulder by TT into Arcadia Major. The pivot for the blue team. TT on their scoring pass now. Ethan back in the getting recycled back by Cutter. Mangler, one last ditch effort. Unable to get TT out. Cutter once again forcing Ethan out, but gets forced out by Mangler. In turn, allowing Ethan to come back onto the track without getting a penalty. Now he's out of the pack on their scoring pass. TT calling the jam off before Ethan can score any points. And it looks like there's 6 total in that jam for Green team. Nice job by TT. 136, 113. About 4 minutes left in this game. Stay tuned. We're having another game here shortly after this one. Hopefully, there'll be a little bit of intermission between the two, maybe 15 minutes or so. Sass for blue around on the outside, being chased by a green blocker to no avail. 66 with the afterburners coming into Sass. Both of them take the inside lane. Sass able to pick up 4 points. Green picking up 2. 138, 117. Coming up on 3 minutes left in this game. Uh-oh. Power jam. Coming up for a green team. Pivot and the blocker in the box. I'm sorry, pivot and the jammer in the box for blue. It's Andy making their way around for a green team on their scoring pass. On to the outside, Ethan swinging a miss. As the speedy, crafty Andy makes it around on the outside. Ethan, another, has to give up that hit because he was out of play. Andy calling the jam off. Just under 2 minutes left in the game, 146, 117. Unless there's a miracle. 26 points is going to be hard to do in 1.5 minutes. But if anybody can do it, Titiana can do it. But I don't know. They're up against, she's up against a teammate in TT from Holland. They're both from Lakeshore Roller Derby. Ron Jones on the outside. Able to get out on her scoring pass now as TT approaches the pack, calls the jam off. And 3 points stolen by Titiana Jones. Nice job. Turning on the afterburners, able to make something out of nothing. 146, 123. Rogue going up against Cheese. Andy taking a break. She's probably a little tired right now after the last jam. She's, again, picking up lead jam for blue. Nice job. Rogue out of the pack now on their scoring pass. She's trying to push their way through. Able to get around on the outside, picking up 4 more points. Deacon Bruce headed to the penalty box. Opening the things up a little bit for Rogue, but there's Mangler, Sass, and Ethan out there all blocking. Between them, big shoulder coming in by La Villanelle. She's getting forced to the back on the inside, picking up 4 more points. I guess anything's possible, folks. We got another 52 seconds left in this. Rogue is out, picking up 4 more points for the green team. 8 total right now for blue. Cheese. Big hit from Mangler into Rogue. Deacon Brews back out there to help blue team. Green putting up a brick wall. Nice job. Cheese pushing through again. That's 4 more points, 16 points total going up on the board for blue. Wow, this is closing the gap. Nice job by blue. But unfortunately, I think it was a little bit too late. If they'd have done that like 4 or 5 jams ago, that would have been great, but unfortunately they didn't. Unofficial score, 150, 139. Make sure you stick around. I think it's black versus purple coming up next. And we'll see you next time.